Hello, I'm Gill at engVid, and today's lesson is on the vowel sounds in English and in British English in particular. There are maybe 2 or 3 other ones in American English, but we're just looking at the British English today, which is plenty because there are 19 on my list here. So you might think 19 is a lot, and it is a lot. When you think that the actual letters, the vowel letters in the alphabet, there are just 5 of them: A, E, I, O, and U. And I know in a language like Spanish, you just have the 5 vowel sounds that come from those letters, which makes it much easier to know how to pronounce words in Spanish. But in English, it's kind of the opposite, that each letter that you find in the spelling of a word, it could be pronounced in several different ways, so that anything with an A in it, in different words, it will be a different sounding vowel sound from that A letter. So what we have here on the board are 19 vowel sounds, the main ones in British English, and we've got an example word in the left-hand column to demonstrate what that vowel sound sounds like. And I've put the phonetic symbols from the International Phonetic Alphabet at the side here as well. You don't have to learn these. You may know them and find them useful, but don't worry if you don't understand the symbols. They're just there to show that each of these vowel sounds is different and has its own symbol. You don't have to learn them. Okay. And then the words we've got here as examples are very familiar words, I hope. They're not obscure words. So, okay, so let's have a look. First of all, we have the word bad. So, a, as in bad. That's one use of the letter A as a vowel sound, bad. Then we have this word calm. So R is another vowel sound. R. It's a big open R. Like when you go to the dentist and say R, or the doctors, and they want to see down your throat. R. Okay? So A, R. And then we have an O here, which is pot. So it's a short O, O. The thing about English vowel sounds, they're usually either short or long. So we have short and long vowel sounds. So A is short, R is long, O is short. Bite, so the I in bite, I, there's the symbol for that. That's a longer vowel sound. Ow in now, that's another long vowel sound. Ow. Court, so or, that's another long vowel sound. Okay. Oi in boy, another long vowel sound. As in bed, that's a short vowel sound again. Bed. Okay. There, so air, that's longer again. You can tell it's longer because it takes longer to say it. Okay, as simple as that. A, as in make, A, so that's still a long vowel sound. Then we have a, as in about. It's not the ow here, it's a, which is called schwa. You've probably heard of schwa because it comes a lot in English words. So about, and it comes at the ends of words as well. Words like baker butcher, writer, doctor, the at the end. So about, or doctor. Okay. Note, so O is a longer vowel sound. Note. Bird, so is a longer sound again. Sheep, so people often have difficulty making the difference in sound between sheep, and you just have to make it longer. E. It is a double E in the spelling. So that's the symbol for it. Sheep. And then this is a short I. Ship. So just say it more quickly. Sheep and ship. And you'll be able to make the difference between the two. Okay. Boot. So oo is a longer sound. Boot. And then put. So is quite short. Put. And then this one, this is a strange one because I only know this one word that has this particular vowel sound in it. And not everybody pronounces it this way anyway. But going by the symbol, this is pronounced ua. So it's almost two. It is two vowel sounds put together. Poor. And I think only a small percentage of English speakers pronounce it that way. A lot of people just pronounce it poor. So it would be more like the or in court. You know, some of these are so similar to each other, it's very hard to hear the difference, especially if English isn't your first language. So or, court, and poor, a lot of people pronounce this poor or, just like or, meaning either or, but a small number, maybe more sophisticated people, pronounce it poor. And I think it's the only word with that vowel sound that I know of. Ooh. So poor. But it's fine to pronounce it poor. Okay. And then finally, the last one is cut. So that's the symbol for that one. Cut. Okay, so I'll just run through these words again. I'll just say them in a natural, simple way, normal way, just for you to hear the vowel sounds. Listen out, see if you can hear the differences between them all. Okay, so here we go. Bad, calm, pot, bite, now, court, boy, bed, there, make, about, note, bird, sheep, ship, boot, put, poor, cut. Okay, so I hope that's been a helpful lesson to help to clarify all these many different vowel sounds in English, and good luck with getting to grips with them and differentiating between them. So thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.